Dustin Byfuglien, originally a late-round NHL pick, became one of the most memorable players in recent memory. His sheer size, robust physical play style, and his rare ability to play both forward and defense made him a sensation to watch on the ice. Going from all of this to a quiet life, consisting of fishing and hunting, is quite the story, especially when it includes moving on from a contract worth $14 million. Chapter 1. The Cup champion turned fisherman. Big Buff started out under the radar for many as he was drafted as the 245th overall pick by the Blackhawks back in 2003. 7 years later, he helped the team win the Stanley Cup in 2010. Throughout the playoffs, he scored 11 goals and 5 assists to boot. Then there were his 3 goals in the finals and the disruption he consistently caused for the other team. He was unstoppable throughout, and with his 16 points and presence in the games he played, many thought he would receive the Conn Smythe Trophy as well. The monster truck of a man, standing 6 foot 5 inches and weighing 260 pounds, made him lethal both in his days as a forward as well as a defenseman. The fact that he could play so well in different positions says a lot about him as a player. The feel he had for the game was extremely sharp. He knew where the puck was going, and his stick was a powerhouse. Couple this with his strong build, and you get a true monster. Now the former star concentrates on improving his fishing and spends little time thinking about a return to the ice. When asked about if he missed the rink, his answer wasn't that surprising, given his departure from the scene. "I can't say that I do," he said. "I got 2 boys that are coming up, so I'll be at the rink plenty in a little bit." Chapter 2. Dustin Byfuglien, professional fisherman. A surprising turn of events, the gladiator that once roamed the blue line is now to be found on a fishing boat. But not just any fishing boat, he's turned professional. His love for fishing and the outdoors goes back to his childhood. It seems to trump even his love for hockey. In a recent interview with a Canadian outdoor magazine, he revealed that he took a hiatus from hockey in his teenage years simply to have time for ice fishing. Chapter 3. A sudden goodbye. Publicly, Byfuglien's exit from the hockey world was just as impactful and explosive as his play style in the rink. It seemed like he made the Winnipeg Jets GM terminate his contract on a whim, with $14 million remaining. After 8 years of guarding the blue line and as a central piece of the team, he walked away in the middle of his contract. In reality, there was far more to this situation. Winnipeg Jets GM Kevin Cheveldauf explained the situation like this. September 11, 2019. The days before training camp, Byfuglien asked the GM for a meeting where he expressed quite emotionally that he just didn't know if he had it in him to continue playing. Byfuglien continued to talk with his GM the following days. The team tried to give him both the support and space that he needed to hopefully get him back on board. As the team was setting up the roster and dealing with cap restrictions, Cheveldauf asked Byfuglien once more if he had changed his mind. But Big Buff's mind remained unchanged, and he was suspended as a result. Then October rolled around, and as the Jets had hoped for, Byfuglien changed his mind. But before that, he needed surgery on his ankle. His recovery was sought to last until New Year's. The team prepared to welcome Dustin Big Buff Byfuglien back. Then January came along, but the rehab had done nothing but assure the defenseman that his career should come to an end. However, at this time, Byfuglien's agent informed the Jets GM that the defenseman was not going to continue working his way back to the NHL. And finally, in April of 2020, a moment that broke many Jets fans' hearts, the Jets and Byfuglien mutually terminated his contract.